Top 10 shocking Meghan Markle and Prince Harry scandals. Starting off with number 10, brother beef. If you have siblings, then you know how easy it is to piss them off. The royal brothers are not any different. The feud between Harry and William has been going on for some time now, and the brothers had a pretty intense disagreement over Meghan. And when one thing led to another, Harry claimed that Will pushed him to the floor out of anger, causing him to injure his back. Those close to the royals believe Harry and William's rift may never be healed. Another source close to the brothers claims Harry is still an outsider and things are still too raw for William. And even though the two had to come together to unveil the statue of their mother, Princess Diana, sources suggest the relationship may never be the same again. They put on a show, did what they had to do to make sure the day went without a hitch, and said goodbye. It was nothing more, there was nothing to discuss. Things are still far too raw for William and other members of the family to entertain Harry, so it's best to let things lie for the moment. The royal drama gets pretty intense behind the palace doors. Number 9, accusations. King Charles's daughter-in-law Meghan may be a savage, but his son Harry, no less of a savage. After the release of Harry and Meghan, the docuseries, many were quick to question Harry's accusations that his father is saying things that were not true. Shocking. Harry calling out his own father, the king, for lying? The monarch is said to be deeply hurt at the criticism against the palace unleashed by his own son, and also didn't plan on addressing the doc or when Harry's book released in January. Sources have said that King Charles does not want to strip Harry and Meghan of their titles, but they did regardless. How do you think this conversation went? I will say that it definitely did cause a greater rift between the couple and family. And Charles's magnanimous attitude shows a deep compassion and forgiveness in the wake of the Netflix documentary, which saw Harry accusing his father of saying things that, accordingly, just simply weren't true. Number 8. Speaking of the docuseries, the Harry and Meghan docuseries that was globally released early December most definitely was not a good look for the king, and coincidentally for the couple either. After some major truth bombs were dropped in the series, it has caused tensions to rise within the royal household. The king and father of Prince Harry has been under a lot of criticism following a statement Meghan had made in an interview with Oprah, where she talked about comments made about her skin color and their baby while she was pregnant. During the earlier stages of Meghan and Harry's relationship, the royal family did not seem too thrilled with the decision, and many news stories criticizing the two, with numerous racist undertones, have been published since then. Number 7, introducing Meghan. Let's bring it back a little for a throwback. When Harry introduced Meghan as his girlfriend, she was met with a lot of abuse and harassment, causing the palace to release a statement that read, "Prince Harry is worried about Miss Markle's safety and is deeply disappointed that he has not been able to protect her. It is not right that a few months into a relationship with him that Miss Markle should be subjected to such a storm." The November 2016 statement read, "He knows commentators will say this is the price she has to pay and that this is all part of the game. He strongly disagrees. It's not a game, it's her life and his." Before Harry and Meghan got engaged, there was reported tension between the couple and the Middleton family over her potential attendance at Pippa Middleton and James Matthews' May 2017 nuptials. The drama between the family members have always seemed to be relevant. For the most part, the royal family did not appreciate how many protocols the couple had broken. But then again, the two didn't seem to have a problem with it, so they continued to do it. Number 6, trouble with staff. In November 2018, Harry and Meghan made headlines for moving to Crogmore Cottage in Windsor. Sources told us in December 2018 that Meghan struggled with royal rules regarding the press after she made headlines with her personal assistant Melissa Tubati and secretary Samantha Cohen quit 6 months after the pair's nuptials. "It's just been frustrating and stressful to have no voice," a royal insider told us. "She's always relied on her own voice to stand up for others and for herself, so not being able to say anything is a debilitating feeling. She's always been so independent her entire life, and that's always been taken away from her. She's always been able to clap back on social media, and now she can't." There were also reports at the time that palace staff didn't trust Meghan. While one staffer reportedly said she comes with a lot of baggage, another employee was allegedly overheard referring to her as Harry's showgirl. After trying to deal with all the media and actions inside the palace, the couple then found their home in LA and soon enough became quite the rebellious pair. After she had sued tabloids, she criticized the royal institution for not taking action. Number 5, the Oprah interview. After the infamous Oprah interview dropped dropped back in 2019, the couple had been accused of prolific lying, with lies being told about racism, among other things. People can't help but wonder what the truth is and what is being exaggerated. After getting an award for heroism, royal expert Angela Levine has spoken about how they did not deserve it because of the things that were said in the interview. If you haven't watched the interview, there have been endless criticism on many things that have happened throughout the interview, from questionable body language to overdramatic recalls of personal situations. She brought up how she hasn't gotten any help with her mental health, which many were quick to call out by saying was fake news. Number 4, mockery. Meghan mocking the royal traditions. Now, as many know, there is a scene in the series that shows Meghan doing an overly dramatic take of the royal curtsy she was to do when she met the Queen, and as she is laughing it up, Harry seems pretty annoyed with her mocking something that is part of his tradition. Embarrassing. Seeing as he is uncomfortable by the mockery, it is definitely not a good look for Meghan at all. Other than mockery, there have been several instances where Meghan chose to do what she preferred rather than respecting the rules of the royal family. Meghan's critics would say it was presumptuous of her to think that the centuries-old monarchy would suddenly change up its operations because of a newcomer. Meghan isn't known to be someone who is going to change herself just to please the people around her. And there was a conversation where Meghan had to be reminded that she and Harry were not as high on the royal hierarchy as William and Kate, because Harry is only 5th in line to the throne. Number 3, rolling his eyes at Meghan. Prince Harry has had some seriously awkward moments that were captured by millions of people. Born in 1984 to Charles and Diana, Harry grew up with the Queen of England as a grandmother, which couldn't have been easy. The young boy was subjected to royal etiquette rules from the moment he came into the world. Then, as Prince Harry got a little older, he started to misbehave, and ever since his problematic teenage years, Harry has been known as something of a royal bad boy. However, in 2016, Harry met his wife-to-be Meghan, and his rebellious streaks seem to have come to an end. And even though Harry has apparently turned a new leaf, he certainly had his fair share of awkward moments, both before and after meeting Meghan. In fact, looking at the number of public embarrassments the royal has suffered, it's easy to forget that he was raised by the royal family at all. It's certainly comforting to know that even royals have occasional slip-ups like the rest of us. Usually, Harry and his wife are the perfect picture of married bliss, no matter where they are in the world. However, in the audience of a 2019 Cirque du Soleil performance in London, the royal couple was caught by the cameras during a pretty awkward moment. According to Yahoo, a video of the couple showed Harry stretching out his hand to Markle. She takes his hand, saying thank you, to which he looked furious and rolled his eyes. That's some pretty strange behavior on Harry's part. He was even captured fiddling with his ring after the incident, to which an unnamed Instagram user commented, "Playing with the ring is not good." Number 2, Fab Four split. Fans of the royal family were under the impression that the Fab Four would continue to collaborate with one another through their shared charity, the Royal Foundation, even though their homes had split. However, the Sussexes and Cambridges announced in June 2019 that they would be leaving their joint office. Definitely, this confirmed suspicions that the couples did not get along. They gave the foundation the new name, the Royal Foundation of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, and Buckingham Palace said that Meghan and Harry would start a new charity foundation. When Meghan and Harry set up their own official Instagram account, it sparked rumors of a breakup since they shared an account with William and Kate in the past. The couple wrote this in their very first post: "We are eager to discuss the work that inspires us, the causes we support, significant announcements, and the chance to highlight significant issues." What do you think? Meghan has been accused of being the cause of the brothers' breakup, so is Meg the original creator of the royal drama? And finally, number 1, playing victim. Prince Harry's newly formed and deeply damaging anti-royal beliefs are being peddled by Meghan, according to some people, including royal author Tom Bauer, who said this while speaking to American journalist Megyn Kelly. He started by branding the American very clever and added, "Don't think for a moment that she's not convincing quite a lot of people that somehow she was thrown to the wolves." Of course, that's completely untrue, according to him. In the first 3 episodes, Harry comes out and says there's a leaking of stories, meaning by the palace, and also the planting of stories. Even though the royals have shut down numerous claims that Harry might be the son of James Hewitt because of their resemblance.